My name is Meryl Foreman, and I'm an occupational therapist in the Brookline Early Education Program, part of the Brookline Public Schools. And the BEF is kind of like a fairy godmother. You know, you have an idea about something that you want to do, you have a dream or a wish, and they kind of help you make it come true.
Our grant gave us an opportunity to go to a training in New York this summer. We got to go to workshops with lots of different people who worked on Broadway, actors and directors and stage managers, and we had an opportunity to see several different Broadway shows. And I think for both of us, you know, the immediate impact was how excited we were and how eager we were to get right back to the school and share some of that information that we had learned.
Yeah, I think re-energized is the right word. We're completely re-energized. We have felt more confident to take on an older musical. We have the largest cast that we've ever had that tried out for our program that spans all different demographics and subsets of people, and they're just so excited. I mean, the kids are so excited to be a part of this and be part of something bigger than themselves and come together as a community and really put on a great show for Lincoln and for everybody involved.
So having a mentor provided to me through the Brookline Education Foundation system-wide grant for all new principals has really helped support my practice as a administrator in the early years of my career. One of the most important things is that she has really helped keep race and equity at the forefront of the work that we're doing with faculty and students and families to create a more compassionate, inclusive community that is welcoming and accessible for all students and families. And I think without having her there to help really keep the focus on race and equity in instruction, it would have been really easy to get lost in some of the other minutia that happens in educational leadership. So I'm very thankful to have that opportunity with her.
Math Daily 3 and Daily 5 has had a huge impact on my students this year. Daily 5 is a way to organize your literacy block so that students are working on 5 different choices throughout the day. And Math Daily 3 is a way to organize your math teaching and their learning. And the kids get the opportunity to be the decision maker for a period of time, which is not always what they get when they're 8 or 9 years old. And so they feel empowered. They know that they're making decisions to reach their goals and become better at what they're trying to do. Going to this workshop and working with my colleagues to get more focused on this kind of work has really changed the way I run my classroom and the way my colleagues run their classroom, and it's been really exciting work, and we really appreciate everything that we got from the Brookline Foundation.
All right, my name is Ben Conlon. I'm a 4th grade teacher at the Pierce School, and I've been the recipient of a couple of Idea Lab grants. Both of those grants have been really, really great ways for kids to apply newly learned concepts in a very hands-on way in the classroom. Last year we received a 3D printer that helped us build things using newly learned perimeter, area, and volume concepts. The kids were absolutely fascinated by the process and the way that engineering works. This year we're going to take that a step further, and we're building a solar-powered go-kart, which is giving them an opportunity to work in groups, to build team skills, to see how to take a project from the idea phase to completion, and also to discuss some of the political issues surrounding alternative energy and lowering carbon footsteps and stuff like that. So by far it has been some of the most rewarding work I've done, and really thankful to have received those grants.
So thank you so much. I'm thrilled to talk about the impact that the BEF funding of identity curriculum here at the high school has had. One of the wonderful things about identity curriculum is that we have an opportunity to embed curriculum about students and who they are, where they're from, their backgrounds, and parts of their identities into the standing curriculum here at the high school. And what's been wonderful about that is that students are able to contribute to that. We've been able to bring them in, and they actually have a hand in shaping some of the curriculum that they're actually receiving in their classes. And one of the greatest opportunities for our kids is that they participated in opening day for the faculty on the first day back, and they got to stand and address the faculty and say why this is so important for them to be able to see themselves in the curriculum, to find that it's relevant to them, and that we are exploring contemporary issues, and that we can allow them to really find their place in their own studies. And what we're finding that accomplishes for the kids, and this is what the students said, which was so awesome for the faculty here, is that their learning becomes even more vital to them.
My grant, as you may already know, was to learn how to do radio production. A lot of students, they just can't wait to tell their own story, which is great. We all like to tell our own stories. But learning how to do radio production means that you are learning how to listen to what somebody else says deeply enough that then you can follow up with a question that shows you've really been listening. And that is something that our society, I think, needs desperately right now. I think that with the advent of more and more technology, people are on their phones, they're texting, they're having fewer conversations using their voice. So I'm hoping that my students really become deeper listeners, not only to what people are saying, how they're saying it, but learn how to find out what's important to other people and to bring those things out in them. And if I can do that, I couldn't be happier, and this project gave that to me. So thank you very much for allowing this to go on. And there's more, I have more ideas to do with it that I haven't done yet.